In this video, we're going to discuss 5 of the best Unturned maps that you should play in 2025. I'm going to give you a brief description on each of them and why it makes the map as good. Personally, I have played a lot of different maps. I have played on every single map that ever released, including a lot of the workshop maps as well. But in this video, we're going to discuss mainly 4 curated maps and 1 official map. Obviously, this is all personal preference, so let me know in the comment section which you think are the best maps in Unturned. If it's your first time here, I would appreciate it if you guys subscribe and make sure to drop a like. Let's try to reach 200 likes. In the last video, I announced a mythical giveaway and this is the winner. If you're watching, please join my Discord, which will be linked in the description below. And today we're going to roll another one, which is a glitched pink comfy sweater. If you guys want to win this, make sure that you have liked, subscribed, and comment something below. Channel members also have a higher chance of winning. Also in my Discord, you can get yourself 3 free skins today if you check out #freeskinevent and make a World of Warships account using my link on your PC. You guys can get yourself 3 mythicals just for participating. Only takes you a few seconds, so I recommend that you guys do it. And let's get straight into the video. Today's video is sponsored by Pine Hosting. Are you guys trying to start your own Unturned server and have no clue where to start? Then check out Pine Hosting. Pine Hosting is super easy to learn, the navigation is also very user-friendly and not hard at all to learn. All the servers have really high performance with DDoS protection. When I started my own servers, I had no idea how to do anything, but after a few minutes I learned the basics. They have locations all around the globe, the pricing is also very cheap, and they also have a variety of game servers to choose from, including Rust, Ark, and also Minecraft. A really good feature by Pine Hosting is the ability to install plugins and mods just by clicking once. If you have a server with another provider, Pine Hosting can help you move them as well. Make sure to check out Pine Hosting today and use the code LDG for 30% off, and let's get straight into the video. So the first map we're going to discuss is Escalation. Escalation is the latest curated map that was released last year. This map does have a lot of guns, it has a heavy emphasis on makeshift weapons, from where you can craft raiding weapons as well, such as makeshift rocket launchers, makeshift grenade launchers, and much more. One thing that I really like about this map is the fact that you can go anywhere and get good loot, and the loot is really spread well around the map. This map is also expanded outside of the GPS that you can see, where you can find more unmarked locations, and also you can build in bunkers. Not just in bunkers though, you can also build in caves. This map has one of the most intense boss fights as well, where you can get the best loot in the map by defeating it. The quests are also quite fun to do, and rewarding at the same time. You can build bases on islands, underwater, or mountains, or literally anywhere you would like. In this map there are multiple dead zones with different tiers, with each of them can drop good loot. For example, in Artemis platform, you need to go there to get the keycard to get to the boss fight against Dave. Fletcher Island airdrop module is one of the coolest things I've ever seen in Unturned, where the whole server can compete for it. And as for single player players, this map is also a lot of fun, since you can modify it to your liking, and it would be difficult as how you want it, especially if you want to defeat the Dave boss. On this map, base building is also quite easy and fun to do, and there are a lot of cool Easter eggs and references you can find. For example, in this map, you can also find yourself an LDG poster. I definitely would recommend playing this map if you haven't done so yet. Even if you're a beginner to Unturned, you will definitely love this map. The next map we have is Arid. Arid, in my opinion, is probably the best map of Unturned, although it may be a bit difficult for new players. You do need to grind a lot, farm, and getting yourself as much tools as possible. For example, to build a base you would need a handsaw, or you literally cannot build it. Base building and progression is not that easy, but very rewarding if you complete it. Although I'm not a huge fan of the quests, one thing that I use every time I play on Arid is the barter quest, which in my opinion is one of the coolest things that Arid has, where you can exchange, for example, 20 dog tags for a toolbox or for metal scrap or whatever. And you can also get yourself like some high tier weapons from this. Arid is a really big map as well, giving you the freedom to build your base wherever you like. There are also multiple dead zones, AG19 and Fort Knell, which is in my opinion are some of the coolest dead zone this game has. The progression of this map is truly fun as well. The whole key hunt and having to get yourself a rocket launcher or rescue saw in order to get yourself the first key. The figures on this map are really fun to use as well, and if you're new to this game and want to get yourself a bit of a difficult map to play, I recommend checking out this map for sure. The third map we have is A6 Polaris. A6 Polaris is one of the most fun maps I have ever played. In this map, progression is quite easy. You just need to get yourself lotuses, which isn't that hard at all. You either get yourself from trucks or completing core beacons, which are very simple to do. In this map, you can build on anywhere, underground sewer bases, igloos, barns, in towns, and anywhere you like on this map. There are also some locations in this map that aren't even shown on the chart or GPS, so you can explore and find yourself small islands where you can live on, which I have done before, and most of the time my base is rarely found and rarely raided. The quests on this map are among some of my favorites, especially the main quest line, and quests on this map are actually really rewarding. The dead zone on this map is really cool as well, having yourself a boss fight at the bottom of the dead zone, and the fact that you can not go there only for guns, but for materials is something that I am a huge fan of. If you're new to Unturned, I definitely recommend checking this map out, since Polaris is one of the most fun maps ever, and if you're looking for a server, expect a lot of action and PvP, because this map gives you just that. Fourth map we have is Russia. Russia's one of the first maps that ever released a pretty long time ago, but it is one of the best maps in Unturned. It was the first large map in Unturned, and it is actually quite fun to play. Basically, on this map you start at the bottom and work your way up, and the higher you go up the map, the better loot you will find. In this map you can either go on one side or the other side, where one side is the military side and the other one is Firewatch and Crovy side, which both give you really good loot. This map also introduced endgame quests such as the Shadow Stalker Mark II quest and the Fighter Jet quest, both really fun to do and quite rewarding. The dead zone on this map is also pretty cool. Silo 22 and the unmarked dead zone are always endgame locations to go to and always highly rewarding. If you're new to Unturned, I definitely recommend checking this map out, since I do think this map is probably one of the best to start Unturned too. And the final map we have is called Kuwait. Kuwait is one of the most underrated maps in Unturned, 100%. On this large map you can progress quite easily, especially how to get a gas mask and plastic and all of that. It is quite fun to do. You can go to multiple locations and find yourself good loot. The highlight of this map is definitely the questline and the dead zone. The questline is quite long, but it is so much fun to do and not boring at all. It has some really cool animations as well. The dead zone is one of the nicest and largest dead zones in Unturned. Raiding of this map is also quite fun, especially with the galvanizer and the pulp ammunition. Guns on this map are so fun to use as well, and with reskinned guns and attachments, it is a really fresh feeling to the game. If you're new to Unturned and want to experience something different, definitely check out Kuwait. Sadly, there are not a lot of servers on the map out there, but I would love to see more servers in the future, since this map is definitely one of the greatest maps. Fishing on this map is also quite fun and rewarding, and recently there was an update that changed some stuff and added some stuff as well, so I do recommend checking out this map if you haven't already. And that is it for this video. There are obviously a lot of other good maps. A map that I would have loved to mention, definitely Buak, Elver, and Washington, so make sure to check those maps out as well. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know which is your favorite map in Unturned, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!